was the area earlier. And unless we, as an industry, focus on talking of holistic health, we will not make the difference. That is point number one. Then we have to also get into some of the recall systems, education. That becomes very, very important. I would be sure.
Thanks, sir. You asked me which eye is good, right or left if you want. I want both. Well, I cannot oppose that QBD is better than QBT. See, a manufacturer should own a responsibility of manufacturing a good quality drugs. To ensure whatever he manufactures, it has to be a desired effect. One, he has to comply all the mandatory regulatory requirements so that it should not harm the patients, right? If you, a morning I saw one quote in the WhatsApp message. It's very beautifully written. It is not important how long you live, but how well you live. If a manufacturer decides that if you give us 100% a manufacturing, adopt the good manufacturing practice, there won't be any substandard qualities. You won't produce any substandard qualities at all, manufacturing, isn't it? In my take, both are very important. If you ask me which is the need of the hour, I slightly go towards a quality by design ratio. Quality by testing. If we are going to test the product, we are in a lot. We are taking only a few portions for the testing, right? Based on that, we are deciding the entire lot. If you adopt the good manufacturing while designing the good manufacturing practice, if you adopt, I think the chances of getting a poor quality drugs are minimal. Thank you.
Thank you, Umeshi. Now,
Safety and Consumer Protection Act.
Right.
And topic is that our consumer-centric regulations. CPA 1986 has empowered this choice. No one can be coerced to purchase any brand. What is your take with respect to the medicine?
Say that a doctor writes some pantoprazole, Pandi.
Means there is no meaning of the right to choose.
Yes,
to
there's
keep in that act.
Yes, there is. But if I say this, then that will be people against me.
Is it exempted? Is it exempted for the drugs?
Say, as far as the drug is concerned, now we should be going by the doctor's advice. But then, suppose today I have something in my hand just to check whether the product is genuine or not, then I will be assured of the product. Because the quality of a product is depend upon the company's goodwill. In a trademark we call goodwill and reputation. So more the goodwill and reputation, the more reliability with the consumer. So I have just developed one idea with one of the technical expert who is working for one American company. He has given me idea that this, this today now this CDS has implemented QR code. So QR code I don't think is the foolproof solution to the problem for spurious or counterfeit medicine. But he has given me an idea that while the sunlight is there, from sunlight he can draw a hologram. And then he will connect that hologram with some app. That app will be available with the public. So
when we are talking about the subject matter and the patient safety, the most things as an inspector what I am facing is like drugs which is reported as not of standard quality. So when we dealing with the not of standard quality drug, the procedure is not in place for recalling the drugs which is reported as NSQ. I'm sending a sample. Say for example, I'm sending a memo that you have to say this is reported as a not of standard quality. That you have to send it back to the manufacturer. Who will monitor? One manufacturer is sitting in the other parts of the country. I'm taking the sample in one part of the country. I'm sending a memo to a subsequent dealer which is in between, and I don't know whether he is sending back or not. And the manufacturer, what he is doing it with the drug, how much he has recalled the item, and what he is did. Who will monitor? These procedure is not in place, so that the patient is not. As a regulator, I feel drug which is already I know that is not of
Only one question is, so many drugs are declared as not of standard quality. 90% of the drugs are consumed by the patients. Whether these drugs are safety drugs, whether any efficacy of these not of standard quality drugs consumed by the patients are studied or not studied. After consuming, whether these not of standard quality drugs have any inefficiency, adverse drug reactions, safety is there or not, nobody is studied. No.
By the time it goes to see, by the time you draw a sample, probably 50% or 60% must have been already consumed, and then it will go another 30% from the lab and get a report. Hardly 10 or 20% is left for shelf life. And the recall mechanism, it's an accepted.
ರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ರಾಜ್ಯಗಳಿಂದ ಔಷಧ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಲ್ಯಾಬೊರೇಟರಿ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ಗಳು ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಂದಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನೇನು ನಾವು ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ನಿಯಮಗಳು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಇದೆ, ಆ್ಯಕ್ಟಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಗೆ ಪಾಲಿಸೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಉತ್ತಮ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟ ಔಷಧಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಗೆ ನಾವು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ರೋಗಿಗಳ ಆರೋಗ್ಯದ ಹಿತದೃಷ್ಟಿಯಿಂದ ಡ್ರಗ್ಸ್ಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಮ್ಯಾನುಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಚರಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ನ ಅಡಾಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಕಳಪೆ ಮಟ್ಟದ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಔಷಧಗಳನ್ನ ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಹೇಗೆ ಕಡಿವಾಣ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಇವತ್ತೆಲ್ಲ ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸೆಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಬಂದರು, ಆಂಧ್ರಪ್ರದೇಶ ಹೆಲ್ತ್ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದ್ದರು. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಔಷಧ ನಿಯಂತ್ರಣ ಇಲಾಖೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಸಹಕಾರ ಇದೆ. ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಉತ್ತಮ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಔಷಧಗಳು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಕೂಡ ಬೆಂಚ್ ತಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ, ಸರ್ಕಾರದ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಉತ್ತಮ ಗುಣಮಟ್ಟದ ಔಷಧಗಳನ್ನ ನಾವು ತಡೆಯೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಮುಂದಾಳತ್ವ ವಹಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೂ ಇತ್ತೀಚಿನ ದಿನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾದಕ ಔಷಧಗಳು ಏನು ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಮಿಸ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ.